Here you go, then, Reg. Another 5, we're on Conway.
I tell you what, I'd rather you gave it to him, mate. I might not see him.
Tony, get your wallet out.
Getting a few pointers from the opposition, Tosh?
Sir. Sir. Gonna put your money where your mouth is.
What you got on Conway?
Conway's 2 to 1.
Meadows?
Meadows 5 to 1.
Cato?
Cato.
It's rude to stare.
It's rude to get plastered, smash a car up and break someone's head.
Why was breakfast?
You said you didn't want it.
I used to be in the job, you know.
The best use for the Prisoners' Property Fund money is to stick it somewhere that cuts down our workload. The Sea Scouts. They give kids something to do, keep them off the street.
I don't disagree with you on that, Philip. But I think that Lady Margaret Linton's prison writing project has the same laudable aim.
It just so happens she's married to an MP.
It gives, and I know Jack will agree with me on this, it gives people an alternative to offending.
Jack?
I'm with Derek on this.
I gather you've agreed to attend Lady Linton's tea party this afternoon.
You've agreed to do what?
Like I said, Philip, I think you both presented good arguments, but my vote goes with Derek's bid.
Mine too. Good. Well, nice try, Philip. Now let's move on, shall we? Are you all prepared for your interviews with the DAC?
Yes, I think so, sir.
Well, you're all good officers.
So what about you, sir? You looking forward to your new posted area?
Well, it's the icing on the cake after a marvellous time in the job. And it's a good opportunity.
Must be very pleased.
Yes. Well, I'd be very proud to have any of you as my successor.
Yeah, well, may the best man win.
By the way, off the record, it looks as though it's down to just 4 of you.
4, sir.
Change of odds.
Oi, 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 you can't do that.
Late breaking news. Another strong contender. Now, rumour has it, he's a bit of a flyer, only been in the next 6 months. County man. He's come from the same county force that DAC Hicks came from, right? Now, I'm going to put another point on Mr. Conway, so that makes him 3 to 1, and another point on Mr. Jack, lonely as a cloud, Meadows.
He's
Josh. Nothing, sir.
What's that about lonely as a cloud?
Nothing, sir.
Suzi, my office.
And roll.
I've been a bit of a naughty boy, have I?
So they say.
Innocent till proven guilty, then.
That's it.
People don't understand the pressures of this job. How they can get to you.
I thought you weren't in the job anymore.
Oh, yeah, well, I once a Catholic.
Right, £5 on Meadows, OK?
That's right.
Cheers, Dave.
We're all right for time, sir?
Yep. Don't hang about, though, Tony.
Sir.
A predilection for tittle-tattle isn't a quality much sought after in the CID.
Sir.
And yet you still choose to shoot your mouth off.
Well, I think what you're doing is a very good thing, sir. And people pay a lot of lip service to rehabilitation, but nobody gets off their backsides to do anything about it.
When I sent Mike Stewart down for 7 years, everybody said he was a no-hoper, and I agreed with him. Then he writes to me and tells me when he gets out he's going to do everything differently. I'd heard it all before. Lady Linton talks to Brownlow, and suddenly I'm involved.
Well, he has gone straight, sir.
One of St. Margaret's little successes. And now she's got a publisher for his ruddy, awful poetry. Who else have you told?
Just Jim and Tosh. I don't think it's got around the station.
Yeah?
So, Jack, a poetry reading.
It's a book launch.
I'm not much of a book man myself. Prefer reality to fiction.
What can I do for you?
Just looking in to wish you well.
You thinking of making a lot of changes when you're appointed, sir?
Your confidence in me is very encouraging, Tony. But there are several other candidates for the post.
You've got to be way out in front, though, sir.
Maybe.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. In the forest
Shut
of the
up,
night.
Tosh.
You two can settle your differences. Ray Steele wants to know if we're ready to interview the prisoner.
Have I missed something, Sarge?
Name of Froggatt. Night duty brought him in completely trousered 3 o'clock last night. Criminal damage, GBH, and he's broken his bail conditions, and we have to work quick if we want to get him to court.
We'll take it.
Right. And he says he used to be in the job.
Maybe you can put the kibosh on all this sectorisation stuff, sir.
I think you're probably going to have to look to somebody higher up the pole to sort that one out.
Well, most places these days just work to the old release system, but give it a new name.
Keeps the Commissioner happy. Right, sir. Here we are.
Thanks, Tony.
Good luck, sir.
I'm going to need it.
Derek.
Jim!
So, rivals for the Sun Hill post.
Right.
My interview's straight after yours. So I'll be banging on the door if you bend the DAC's ear for too long.
And guess what? Then in walks Meadows.
He didn't hear you?
Yeah.
He marched me straight in his office, and I said I didn't think it got round the station.
Ah, Mr. Froggatt. You haven't eaten your ham roll. Come on.
Meadows is just narked. He'd never have had anything to do with this prison writers project if Lady Linton hadn't spoken to Brownlow. Plus, Cato got wind of it.
Not a great patron of the arts, our Mr. Cato.
Phil Cato?
Chief Inspector Cato.
You're kidding.
Could be acting super before the day's out.
He was a sergeant when I was a PC.
What was he like?
No better than me.
I gather your career hasn't included a CO post at the yard, Derek.
No, sir. I've generally kept at the sharp end.
Why is that? Uneasy around senior officers?
No, sir, not at all. No, it's just that up to now, I've always felt my strengths lay more at the interface between the police and public.
At the interface?
If you'll excuse the expression, sir, yes.
And how would you say the sectorisation system is faring at this interface?
Well, if there's a problem with sectorisation, and I think the general consensus is that there is something of a problem, it's with insufficient manpower for supervision of PCs on the beat.
So what steps are you taking to overcome this problem?
Well, as community liaison officer...
All right, what would you do about it if you were appointed?
The relief system is what we know best, sir. It's ingrained. It had its faults, but we lived with it. I think perhaps we should look at how consistently sectorisation is insisted on at the top. Because what's happening at some stations, so I've heard, is that they've gone back to the relief system in all but name. They're just calling it sectorisation to keep the high-ups happy.
I'm surprised to hear you harking back to the good old days, Derek.
Oh, I'm not harking back at all, sir. I'm simply saying that there is a perception problem with the new system. Well, it hasn't so far succeeded in winning over the seasoned troops the way that it's won over the graduate entry high flyers.
Very well. Anyway, best not keep Jim Simmons waiting.
Don't misunderstand me, sir. I wasn't referring to any individual officer in particular.
Of course.
Will you be making a decision today, sir?
I'll keep you informed, Derek, just like everyone else. Jim, good to see you again. Got over the flu then?
Fit as a fiddle, sir.
Ha! Angela said she saw you at the club last week. Good party?
Excellent, sir.
Tell Philip Cato I'm here. He'll put you straight on things.
Mr. Froggatt, Chief Inspector Cato's got nothing to do with this investigation.
Yeah, well, he'll tell you what I'm like, though, won't he? So all eyes about face this, I should probably be the one that's bringing charges.
What were you smashing up Mrs. O'Donovan's car for, Mr. Froggatt?
Well, it's not her car, it's his.
Who's he?
Her husband.
Mr. O'Donovan's dead.
He's been dead for 3 months.
His widow says you've been a bit of a regular visitor over the past few years. Ever since Mr. O'Donovan put in a complaint against you whilst you were still in the force.
Just a little time before you left.
Since then, you've made it your business to give him a hard time, even though he dropped the complaint. She says that when you've had a skinful, you go round there knocking on their door, rough him up a bit, ask for money, break things.
Only since he's dead, she doesn't answer the door.
So you smashed up their car instead, which wasn't very nice. And when their neighbour tried to do the neighbourly thing and help her out, you smashed him up as well.
It doesn't cast you in a very good light, this, does it? That's what we've heard, anyway. But we haven't heard anything from you, have we? Haven't heard your side of it. Hey, now, come on, give me that.
Oh! That's my breakfast!
You've got a bit of a temper there, Mr. Froggatt. Is that what sends you off making people's lives a misery?
It's not very nice inside. For coppers. You know that, don't you?
Hey, now, Bob, you better sit down. Now, listen, Bob. I don't want to see you going down. But you've got to tell us what happened.
I'll tell Philip Cato.
Forget Cato!
I want to speak to him.
I remember that one.
Derek, you were going to drop in after your interview.
Oh, yes, sorry, sir. It slipped my mind.
So how did it go?
Fine, fine.
Oh, good.
Bumped into the fourth man, too. Jim Simmons.
Ah.
He's very young.
Hasn't got your breadth of experience, though.
And more than made up for it with slickness and enthusiasm.
Giving his usual spiel about bricks and mortar, was he?
Not that I heard, no.
Or ranting on about flexibility. Everything has to be flexible nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure that's how I came over. More like an arthritic old stick in the mud carping on about new blood and change.
You're by far the strongest candidate, Derek.
Before I open my mouth, maybe.
It all depends on whether you think the mortar's there to keep the bricks together or keep them apart. Anyway.
Good to see you.
It's,
Philip.
Sir.
Sorry to keep you.
Our patron approaches. Perhaps you should try and look a bit more cheerful. Lady Margaret Linton, Jack Meadows.
Hello.
I've spoken to you on the phone.
Yes.
Your chief superintendent says you're a very good officer, though perhaps not a great letter writer.
Well, he has a very high opinion of you too, Lady Linton. In fact, he's asked me to pass some news on to you. We're going to recommend that this year's Sandhill Prisoners Property Fund money be donated to your writing project.
How much is it likely to be?
Well, it'll be in the region of £2,000.
That's good news. I imagine having two of his senior officers backing the application gave it a strong advantage.
Yeah, I think that's what swung it.
Gave it everything you've got, did you, Jack?
Dennis?
Lady Margaret.
Dennis, you must meet Mike.
How do you do, Mike?
Dennis is the council's arts officer.
Lovely. And what do you think you'd bring with you to the job if you were appointed, Philip?
Frankly, sir, a lot of surprised faces. I'm the outsider on this one, I know that. On the other hand, there's often much can be gained from playing the wild card. Certainly keeps people on their toes.
Would that describe your approach to man management in general, keeping people on their toes?
Well, I don't think it's ever a good idea to let an officer get too cosy in any particular role. That way they start going to sleep on the job.
Does that apply to senior officers as well? After all, your man management techniques have to work up as well as down.
Yes, well, sir, I suppose they do.
Perhaps you'd like to sketch out your overall approach.
I find myself at odds with lots of current thinking, sir. I don't like to see us going down the road of trying to be all things to all people. Now, I'm not saying that the police officer has to be an unapproachable automaton, but what I am saying is if we're to do our job properly, we need to maintain a certain amount of distance, a certain amount of edge.
As opposed to?
As opposed to running youth clubs and poetry readings, sir.
As not everybody can turn a negative experience like a prison sentence into something so positive.
Can I take a picture?
I'd rather you took one of Mike and Mr. Meadows.
No, it's
Mike,
all right, Lady Linton.
will you pose for a photo with the D.C.I?
No, I don't think so.
Come on, the prison poet and the man who put him behind bars. Oh, you're going to need a book.
Decided there's some mileage in it for you then, Jack. Brownie points with the big boys, is it?
I think you're a very talented individual, Mike.
Read the book then.
Well, I was always aware you had a way with words.
Maybe you should shake hands or something?
If we all just drank to Mike's book and chatted amongst ourselves. Now, I'm going to ask the Chief Detective Inspector to read us one of his poems. Oh, surely you can. All right, very well. I must ask Mike Stewart to read us some of his work.
Any requests?
Prison visit.
Oh, yes.
I imagine you arriving, waiting at the gate.
Philip? Just back from area?
For what it's worth, yeah.
You certainly kept them talking.
I was 20 minutes late going in. Simmons had the DAC wrapped around his little finger.
What time did you go in then?
10 to 1.
You mean Simmons was in there for an hour?
Meadows will keep me even longer if Hicks gets him on the subject of jailbird poetry.
You didn't mention that, did you?
Oh, excuse me, sir. Could I have a word, please? It's about a prisoner.
What about a prisoner?
Well, his name's Bob Froggatt. He was picked up last night for GBH and criminal damage. He's been very uncooperative, says he wants to speak to you.
How badly hurt's the victim?
Well, Tosh Lines is at St. Hugh's now. You do know him, do you, sir? You left the Met in '87. He says you worked together before then?
Yes, I know him. He's a thug. I heard he was too drunk these days to do anybody any harm.
Oh, that wasn't the case last night. He smashed someone's skull on a lamppost.
The service is going to feel some chill winds during the next few years, and that's not just Sheehy either. The most effective way to deal with these changes is to meet them head on. We've got to grasp the nettle and have a wholehearted go at revitalising things.
Ah.
Milk, no sugar.
Thank you.
Help yourself.
Thanks, sir.
I hear you've been involved in some extracurricular activity this lunchtime.
Sir?
Philip Cato's been blowing your trumpet. Something about prison poetry?
Yes, well, that was somebody I arrested a few years ago. He's got involved with one of our meddling do-gooders.
Lady Margaret Linton?
Yes, seems she's persuaded him he's a bit of a poet.
Any good?
Well, I wouldn't know, sir. I'm not in a position to judge these things.
My father used to rattle off the occasional poem. Sentimental stuff mostly, but the odd little gem. I'm sure this chap finds your support very valuable. Lonely business, I should imagine.
Well, keeps him out of harm's way.
This sort of personal initiative, it speaks volumes about a police officer's commitment, you know.
Yes, sir.
So,
Philip Cato!
Bob.
Up for the top job, eh?
You're making a monkey out of yourself.
Yeah. Well,
You wanted to see me?
yeah, the D.C. mentioned you were here. I thought we could shoot the breeze. Oh, you're too big for your boots now?
Look, I can't help you, Bob.
Yes, you can.
Look, you're living in the past.
Well, the old times stand for nothing, eh?
What old times?
Oh, well, brother officers. Well, you know. All stand together.
You never did stand, though, did you?
I did my best.
You're on your own now. You made a mess of things. You're gonna have to help yourself for once.
Look, I can't.
Look, I'll get you some clean clothes.
Is that it?
That's it.
Then get it!
Like I said then, I can't help you.
old mate.
So he says.
Well, Jack?
Oh, I did all right. Not enough to eclipse you in the DAC's eyes, though, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, well, I think I managed that for myself.
Yeah, well, like Philip said, may the best man win.
Jack?
Philip, thanks for putting a word in for me with the DAC. Turns out he's a bit of a poetry buff. Couldn't get him off the subject.
Ah. No sense in hiding your light under a bushel.
Quite.
How long were you in there for, then?
Oh, about 40, 45 minutes.
So, when's the big decision?
Well, the DAC's here. He's in with Brownlow.
What's he doing here?
Well, he's particularly keen to accompany Mr. Brownlow and myself to Lady Linton's tonight.
Do they know each other?
Old friends, yeah.
D.C.I. Meadows. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, they want me in there.
Go on then, Philip. Get your glass to the wall. Yes, Marion.
Is your phone off the hook, sir?
What?
Your phone, is it off the hook?
Oh, yes, I think it is.
The DAC wants to see you, sir. He's in Mr. Brownlow's office.
Mrs. O'Donovan's made her statement. She reckons her husband let Froggatt get away with it for so long because he didn't think we'd take his word over Froggatt's. Thankfully, she feels different.
Right. And what about the neighbour?
Got a nice statement from him, too. Now his head's fixed.
Right, charge him.
All betting's closed, Tosh. The job's been allocated.
Have you been in?
Oh, yeah.
Come in. Drink, anybody? I think we have a few minutes before we go and meet Lady Linton.
Well, I think so, yeah.
Yes, come in. Yes, Marion.
Excuse me, sir, your car's here.
I'll see you there, then.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Oh, Marion. Perhaps you'd like to say hello to Sun Hill's new acting superintendent.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Marion.
You did cause grievous bodily harm to Michael Hopkins, contrary to Section 20 of the Offences Against the Person Act 1861. Do you have anything to say?
What's wrong, Philip? Didn't get the job? I always knew you wouldn't make it.
Likewise, Bob. Likewise.
Come on. Any regrets, sir?
Oh, I think one always has regrets. And I'm telling the truth when I say that I'm more than happy to be making this move. Well, Derek, it's all yours.
Place won't be the same without you, sir.
No. No, it'll be different.